Hi, everybody. Angela here. Welcome back. It is so good to be back and sharing more information with you. I know we have been talking a lot about gut health recently, and I'm going to revisit that topic. We were introduced to an exciting new supplement that I'm going to personally be using more in my practice because of the benefits of it. It's actually something that is naturally occurring in our colon. It's called butyric acid. So, if you haven't heard of that, butyric acid is a short chain fatty acid. It is produced when our gut breaks down healthy fibers, so fruits, vegetables, those prebiotics, when those are broken down, butyric acid is one of the things produced. And butyric acid is essential for our colon cells. Specifically, it's one of the main feeders of our colon cells. So you can imagine the importance, right? Without this butyric acid, if you have a deficiency, things are really out of homeostasis. And I use that word a lot with my patients. You've probably heard when I talk about leaky gut. When homeostasis is not maintained, things just aren't functioning optimally. So, this butyric acid is essential. It helps to decrease inflammation in the gut. Like I said, it's that feeder cells, helps keep that mucous membrane strong. So, again, helps treat leaky gut, maybe a missing component. It also, one of the big takeaways I took from some of the research I've combed through is it can help prevent and even treat colon cancer. I'm now treating it alone. That's not my specialty, but some of the literature shows it can help in conjunction with other things support that apoptosis progression. But I specifically would love to use it in the piece of prevention, especially if that's a big goal of yours. So we naturally produce this, but not all of us have a diet that is robust in fruits and vegetables. There's a lot of carnivore diet, low carb diet out there, which I'm not saying is bad, but you may not be producing enough butyric acid to help support your gut lining, your gut, the health of your gut, the immune system. So this butyric acid CalMag is the supplement that we've been introduced to that helps to treat that deficiency. Or maybe you eat lots of fruits, lots of vegetables, and it can raise those butyric acid levels and help to further enhance that protection and the benefits. If we're taking it back to the symptom level, which I think people resonate with a little bit more, literature shows it's beneficial in treating irritable bowel, inflammatory bowel, like I mentioned, colon cancer, Crohn's disease. I wanted to share a little testimonial that was shared with me from another colleague. They're talking about a patient that had bloody ulcerative colitis, so a pretty severe case. So it says an osteopath recommended using butyric acid enemas in an effort to feed the colonic cells. Not what we're using, but similar. By feeding the bowel with butyrate, what we are using, it would encourage healthy cellular function as well as reduce some of the inflammation, which would slow down the transit time, and which is an obvious problem when you have the colitis. After ruling out food allergies and supplementing with probiotics and digestive aids, my colleague took the program a step further. She ordered a stool test to measure butyric acid and found out Jenny's levels were undetectable. Based on those findings, she added Butyric-Cal-Mag, which we're talking about today, from Biotics Research orally, 2-3 times a day. In 6 weeks, when the test was repeated, her levels were in the high end of normal. But best of all, the entire diarrhea process stopped. Jenny has never had another bout of bloody colitis. I thought that was very powerful. If you've ever treated a patient with ulcerative colitis, or if you are one, if you have Crohn's, you know how nuanced that can be and how detrimental some of those symptoms can be to your life. So that's a very powerful supplement based on that testimony and something I'd like to start incorporating. I also just think it's important to focus on the butyric acid in your diet. I always want to incorporate lifestyle first. So if you're not incorporating fruits and vegetables, think of a way that you can get that butyric acid. Lots of times when we're doing low carb, we are incorporating butter. Butter is a rich source of butyric acid, which I thought was very interesting. So being mindful of the benefits of butyric acid and what it can help prevent, and seeing if it's a good fit for you. Let me know if it's something you'd like to incorporate, and I'd love to talk to you more about it.